Hey y'all, this Tina. How y'all doing today? It's Saturday. It's freaking raining. It's nasty. People don't know how to drive. People got their attitudes on. But guess what? I'm still in a good mood. I was so mad last night when I got in because I had to go buy me a dryer. Quite naturally, my daughter is the generous one. She get that from me honestly because I give people stuff, and I let people use things thinking I'm gonna get it back. So I had a pole, the long pole dryers that look like the ones they have at the salon. Well, I had one of those. Well, my niece, she's a stylist, but she didn't have a dryer at home. So at the time when I was staying at, I really wasn't using it. So I gave it to her. Well, to use. Well, when you give people stuff to use, that's cute to keep. So I had a hard hat dryer. Just a regular hard hat dryer, the regular one you have at the house. It was a little golden hot. I had that. Used that one. I went look for that yesterday. No, I didn't. I went look for that Thursday night. It wasn't in the house. My daughter said, "Oh, I gave it to so and so, and she brought it to school with her." Where's she at in school? Oh, she go to Abilene Christian. Okay, so she's 6 hours away with my dryer. All right, cool. Because I had that one for a very long time. I had that one since we moved here too. So I was like, cool. Okay. My little bonnet that I attached to my blow dryer. She was the last person to use it after I did. I used it when I went and got my hair sewn in yesterday, and I forgot my bag over there. Okay. I gotta deep condition my hair, right? Yeah. Oh, you need it now? Because so-and-so ain't at home. I said, oh, okay. That was Thursday night. So I buy a dryer when I get off yesterday. So I tell my son, I took all the pieces out. My 15-year-old said, my mama put it together. Okay. That buster get up there and take it and put it together. I put the base down, and the wheels of it have to connect into this base part for it to, roll or not to roll, just for it to stand up. And I told him, I said, hold up. I said, because you gotta make sure everything. I say from the way it's the diagram, you gotta make sure the wheels, the locks are across from each other, and the other ones are across from each other. The ones without the locks on it. I know what I'm doing. I said, okay. So my husband in there, he's like, baby, let the boy do his thing. So I saw him stand the thing, place the thing on the floor, and he put his foot on top of it. Now, my son Chris thick. He a thick boy. He ain't no fat boy, but he muscly. So I said, boy, don't do that with your feet. And just as I said that, he turned it over the other way and did it again with his foot. But this time when he did it, it broke because he was trying to push him in. You know how you try to push the clamps in, and it might do like this instead of going all the way in, and it's supposed to go in like that. But it didn't. It went like this, and it went in half, and it broke in half. So that joker looked at me. I said, boy, didn't I tell you not to do that? And my husband was in the living room by that time, and he heard me fuss. Why you fussed at that boy? I said, let me tell you something. The reason why I fussed because I said, didn't you just hear me tell him, don't do that with your foot? And see me, I talk loud. I talk loud by nature. I talk loud. My kids know it. My friends know it. My family know it. I talk loud by nature. That's why I have to bring my voice down at times, because sometimes I talk too loud. He said, but you howling at that boy. I said, no. Since you've known me, I had a big mouth. I said, I've talked loud all my days. So my husband sat there, babe, Don't fuss at that boy like that. Don't do that. That's going to tear his self-esteem up. So I said, okay. So I went up to him. I said, the next time when I go get my other dryer, and you're going to put that one together too, the next time you don't put your feet on it. Okay? Do you understand that? Don't put your feet on my thing when you put it together. Okay? So my son said, I'm saying, I wish you would say you're not going to do it. Because it's going to be a fight between me and you. My husband say, you always got to have it your way. I say, because I'm in charge. I say, you don't get it? I'm in charge. My sister say, my older sister that lived with us, she said, he was in there mumbling down. I said, don't tell me that. Because I said, I go conk him upside his head, mad as I am, because I wanted to wash my hair last night. So he put me a day behind. So anyway, I looked at the receipt to see if I could bring it back, because you know when you buy stuff from certain beauty supply stores, you can't bring it back. Well, it was after they had closed, so something said, I always get my text alerts to my phone when I use my debit card. So I get a text alert. I had paid part of cash and part with my debit card. The part with my debit card was only $48.24. So what my son had done wasn't even the reason why I wound up calling the place, because I was over that. You know, material stuff you can replace. But I just let him know, you know, don't do certain things. So when it was all said and done, I called the place because I looked at my phone. I had a text message, which I had driven all the way home. I hadn't checked that message on that other phone. So I looked down at my text message. It tell me my alerts, tell me my account balance. It always tell my account balance. And it tells me what that transaction was. So with it being $48.24 on my receipt, well, why I got a text alert from this particular beauty supply store stating that I bought $57.89 worth of stuff? That don't add up. That's like almost a $9, maybe $10 transaction that went through, and I know they don't charge you a service fee because I've been going to that one for years. So anyway, it really that's what had me hot. I was mad. I said, so now they're charging me almost $10 more? I said, oh, no. That's when the nice me became the angry me, and I was mad. So I was fussing. I said, now here it is. They didn't charge me this money. And my husband was like, Bria, calm down. Calm your nerves. I said, okay, I'm going to calm down. I said, I just can't get it together today. So I calmed down. I was real calm then. I was at ease. I took my shower. I got myself in the bed. I said, well, first thing in the morning, I'm going to be up. So, and just so happened this morning, I woke up at 4. My husband was getting up, getting ready for work. And I'm like this. When you move in the bed with me, I'm up. I wake up until I could settle back down again. So I didn't settle down. That's when I looked at my phone and saw it was going. It was tripping with the time and all this, that, and the other. Had my time on my other phone. It's still messed up because it's saying 4:57 a.m. and it's like, what, 3, almost, not even 4 p.m. here. So it's like a dead hit. The clock is off. It's jacked up. And then it's January 1st, 2007. Last night it was, early this morning it was December 31st, 2006 at 10:59. So my phone been tripping. That phone been tripping. So anyway, I got up. I called the place. They opened up at 9. I called. And I spoke to the lady about the dryer. And she was like, okay, just bring it back. I said, well, since that one, I said, I'm scared to get that one again because I'm scared the same thing going to happen. So I paid a few dollars more to get the other one. So I got the other one. And I told her about the incident. I told her over the phone about that. So she pulled the the journal roll. She pulled the debit transaction sheet. And she said, see, we charge you for that. She said, but I don't know why it's doing that. I said, I don't know why. I said, maybe it shows up in your register as a $48.24 transaction, but he may have keyed in. And I'm just trying to see if that's possible. I'm going to look at my pen pad, because I have one on this other phone. That shows a debit pen pad. No. Now, if he would have did something else, I don't even do it. I think he did that deliberately. Well, anyway, because if you don't know that sometimes things that happen, and they might have did it deliberately, it may be by accident. But anyway, I ain't like it, because had I noticed it, if I wouldn't have been talking to the other lady like I always do, because I do frequent that one a lot, and the lady's familiar with me. So if I would have noticed it, I guarantee you, it would have been corrected then. I wouldn't even went home. So she told me, she said it's gonna process, because they haven't even went through the bank. She said it'll process this weekend. She's saying if your bank is charged that, she said just give me a copy of it. And if not, your money should be back on your card. So she explained to me. And, she was nice about it, so I wasn't rude or anything. But I was hot last night. I think if I'd have went there last night, I'd been more ticked off than I was today. So giving me a chance to sleep on it kind of balanced it out. Well, anyway, I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to finish cooking. I'm going to finish doing their laundry. Well, my kids going to finish doing their laundry. I'm going to finish doing mine. And clean my house like I'm supposed to. Because I don't want no funky house starting the week off next week. And that's it. I got a haul. I got that video. If it load, oh, crazy. I don't know what was going on with Google last night. It was tripping because it locked me out of my account. Not everything. I was mad. I was just having a bad evening. So anyway, I'm going to feed myself because it's cold as you know what out here. And Jack Frost won't be nipping at my buns tonight. So I'm about to go in and I'll chit chat with y'all later. When I come back, I might try to work on getting that haul video up if I have time. I'll probably do it while I'm under the dryer. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later because I did buy some hair supplies and I enjoyed that place. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.